Good morning, students. In yesterday class, we already discussed about different law of chemical combination, such as law of conservation of mass and law of constant proportion or definite proportion. As well as we already discussed about Dalton's atomic theory. Today we discuss more about atom, what are the size and molecule and different symbols of elements. Students, you have seen in town area or major cities large building, huge mason building, 10-story, 8-story, 12-story building. So what are the building block of that huge building? Students, you have observed there are different quarters, and that quarters made by the building block of known as bricks, a single brick. In similar way, you have observed in your school, in classroom or in laboratory, we have this is walls is made by the building block of the wall also a brick. In similar way, everything, suppose this is chalk piece, this constituent particle, what is the constituent particle? Matter, a building block is known as atom, because different atom combined, they form a huge building. I can show you a like this one model. In this model, so this one is a cubic shape. So this atom is one atom, it's its building block. If we repeat or revise, then it can prepare such type structure. Another, I can show you this one like, so these are at building block of matter is atoms. Now we discussed what are size, what relative size of the atom. Students, you know, when we divide the matter, ultimate particle, we can't divide further into sub-particles that known as atom, indivisible particle. But nowadays, the atom also divide in sub-particles like electron, proton, neutron, and different, there are further particles, positron, neutrons. So in this way, but at the times of Dalton's, they can't divide the atom. So what are the size? We imagine the size of atom, relative size. If we write like this, you have seen in your house and surrounding area, sometimes the ant make a hill of a sand grains, they collect the sands and make a large heap. So a small atom, that also a building block of that ant. So you have seen in your NCERT book given a relative radii and different examples. We can compare watermelon. Watermelon you have already eaten in summer season, that size is 10 to the power minus 1 meter radii. Means we can say 10 centimeter radius of watermelon. And you know, the very small, that radii is 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Grain of sand, very small particle of a sand, radii is 10 to the power minus 4 meter. Molecule of hemoglobin, students, you know hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, other name is blood. Blood name is hemoglobin. So that radii is 10 to the power minus 8 meter. Molecule of a water, 10 to the power minus 9 meter. And atom of hydrogen, radii given 10 to the power minus 10 meter in your NCERT book. And this radius, you don't such type cramming this, you don't, we only can we explain what the relative size of atom. Atom is very, very small, we can't observe by naked eyes. In these days, large microscope, we can see the different types of atoms and molecules, ions, particles, we can easily observe due to by electron microscope, a large compound microscope. They can see only ultra microscope. Normal microscope, we can't see the atom. So in 1808, John Dalton gave atomic theory, and he gave some symbol of that type atoms. So earlier we write these atoms for a hydrogen. You know hydrogen, John Dalton give a symbol like this, a circle and a dot. Carbon represented by a circle and black color. Oxygen represent normally a circle, vacant space like oval. Phosphorus like in this way symbol given in your NCERT book. Sulfur like cross, give a circle and a cross. And iron like a circle written as I. Copper in a circle write C. Lead in a circle write L. And silver in circle write S. Gold in that circle write G. Platinum write P, and mercury write 8 dots only. So these are some elements given by John Dalton earlier, this symbol. In these days we not remember these symbols. Modern symbols given by a Swedish chemist, that is Berzelius. Berzelius given the symbol either 1 letter or 2 letter. Now we will discuss different symbols of elements. Students, till that 118 elements are discovered and their symbols also given. So we write in modern times the symbol by a single letter or 2 letter. First letter always uppercase means capital letter. Second letter is small letter or lowercase. Students, modern day symbol suggested by a Swedish chemist Berzelius. We write the symbol of any element by 1 letter or 2 letter by their name. For example, we can write hydrogen. Hydrogen symbol we can write H because first letter is H in hydrogen. In similar way, helium. Helium symbol is H and E because H already can given for hydrogen. So helium symbol is He. But second letter is always lowercase or small letter. First letter we have to write capital letter. In beginning, the elements symbol given from where the place were found. For example, copper name given from Cyprus because at first it's found in Cyprus. And other elements specific color. For example, gold given the name English word yellow. Gold means yellow color. So by color name they given. Some elements name given by Latin or Greek or German words because they discover on that place, that name. So, but in different place because we have to study all over world, if we give the different symbol in different country, then international study, how can we study? And they are very difficult to correlate to each other. So a new institution, IUPAC, that is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, decide the name of all the elements. How can we write their name in these days, modern? So students, write its full name, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This institute decide the international symbol of any element in these days. For example, we can write aluminium. Aluminium symbol, how can we write? We can write A and L. Students, if you write A capital L, that is wrong. Why? Because second letter always small letter. So AL is correct one. Other element is cobalt. Cobalt symbol, how can we write? We can write CO. CO. Some students write CO in this way. That is wrong. This is not cobalt. This one is a compound, carbon monoxide. This one is carbon monoxide. Monoxide, a compound. So students, you have to write the symbol, a characteristic symbol given in your by this International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. All the elements a unique name. So chlorine symbol is Cl, but we don't write in this way Cl. That is wrong. Why? Because second letter always small letter, first one capital. Another element like this, zinc. So students, how can we write the symbol of zinc? Zn, that is Zn. So I is not taken because that decided by IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Normally first letter, then take later on. So some elements they discovered in Latin name, in Greek or German name. For example, iron. Iron discovered, their Latin name is ferrum. Ferrum. So iron symbol is not I. I already given for iodine. So iron symbol is, students, F and E. Why don't give only F? F already given to fluorine. So its symbol is Fe, ferrum. Sodium. Sodium is again there by Latin name. Sodium S already given for sulfur. So sodium symbol is nitrium. That is Latin name, and we can write Na. Sodium symbol is Na. Potassium already given P for phosphorus. So potassium Latin name is Kalium. So potassium symbol K. Now students, I show you the modern periodic table, all the elements given their symbols in that long form of periodic table. Students, in long form of periodic table, there are 118 elements are shown. All the elements are unique. They represent by a characteristic symbol, and generally you have to learn that symbol because we have to write further after different chemical reaction the formula of a compound. So first element is hydrogen. Hydrogen. Then the element helium. Helium symbol is He. Next element lithium, Li. Beryllium, Be. Because B symbol given to already boron, B for boron, C carbon, N for nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine F, neon Ne. Because nitrogen already given N, then neon right Ne. Further sodium we already know, sodium discovered by from the Latin name, so nitrium Na, magnesium Mg, aluminium Al, silicon Si, P for phosphorus, S for sulfur, chlorine Cl, argon Ar, and potassium K, calcium Ca, scandium, titanium Ti, vanadium V. Student, in this way, these are elements given in your schools. You already seen these type elements, symbols, but in your class up to 10th class, 9th, 10th, you should remember up to calcium. And when you are habitual, then you can write their different element also. Slightly their name is difficult. Students, out of 118 elements, 11 such elements have Latin symbol, Latin name. So you should remember that 18 elements. So first element is sodium. Atomic number is 11. What is atomic number? We will discuss in next chapter also. Atomic number is means number of protons present on that atom. That is a characteristics of any element. This atomic number, like in your school have a admission number. Students, in similar way, elements have like a unique number that known as atomic number that can represent by number of protons present on that element. Generally atom is neutral, so proton and electron are equal. Sometimes they can equal in a neutral atom number of electron also, but it is known as by protons. So now I explain all the 11 elements, their Latin name and their symbol and atomic number. So first element is sodium, atomic number 11. Their Latin name is nitrium and symbol we can write Na. Many times in exams students are confused because sodium symbol they write S, but sodium symbol is Na, so it's S for sulfur. Other element is potassium, atomic number 19. That Latin name is kalium and symbol 1K. So students, write in your notebook all the elements with the atomic number, Latin name and symbol. Very important for in your when you write chemical formula of the compound. Other element iron. Iron atomic number 26 and its Latin name is ferrum, symbol is Fe. Other element copper, that atomic number 29 and its Latin name is cuprum, symbol given by Cu. After that copper, a new element, that one silver, atomic number 47, silver and Latin name is argentum, symbol 1 Ag. Ag means argentum. After silver, next element is tin, atomic number 50 and its Latin name is stannum, symbol 1 Sn. After that tin, next element antimony, atomic number 51 and Latin name stibbium, symbol 1 Sb. So students, you can see the Latin name stibbium, but symbol given by IUPAC. Who gave this symbol? IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, decide the symbol of elements. These elements discover in Latin means Greek name, so their symbol given Sb, but Ti ignore. After that, next element tungsten. Students, you know tungsten have highest melting point, so that element used for making filament in bulb. Tungsten atomic number is 74 and its Latin name is wolfram, and its symbol is W. Other element is gold. Gold atomic number 79, its Latin name is aurum and symbol is Au. Next element mercury. Mercury, a element found in liquid state at room temperature that we used for measuring temperature. That mercury atomic number 80 and its Latin name is hydrargyrum. So student, its symbol is H and Z, taken H and Z, hydrargyrum. Next further element is lead. That element used for making lead storage battery that we use in our vehicles, in inverters, storage battery. This element lead and atomic number is 82 and its symbol is Pb. Latin name is plumbum. So students, you revise these elements, symbols, Latin name twice or thrice, write in your notebook, and if you remember many times, then generally if you write iron, then you write Fe symbol, silver, then you write Ag, not S. So you should learn all these elements. Only out of 118 elements, 11 elements such type, their Latin name, their symbol derived from Latin name. And they are very important when you study in 11th class, 12th class and higher study. So they comes in exams and in sometimes in general knowledge ask question, what are the symbol of tungsten? So tungsten students imagine the symbol is T, but tungsten symbol is W, that is Latin name is wolfram. So you should learn all these elements, their Latin name with symbol, write in your notebook and revise time to time. Then definitely after 2-3 days you can learn these symbol with Latin name, and atomic number also you should remember. In 11th class they are useful. Now we study what are the atomic mass. After that we will discuss about molecules. Now students, we explain atomic mass. Atomic mass, find out of any atom is very difficult. By meaning atomic mass means mass of any atom. The atom we can't observe by naked eyes. So weighing of a mass of any atom is very, very difficult. So students, how can we find exact mass? Then we take the relative number of mass. For example, in a compound given carbon monoxide, it is experimentally found 3 gram carbon react with 4 gram oxygen. In this carbon monoxide compound, 3 gram carbon react with 4 gram oxygen. Students, then we find relative, what is the relative mass of the carbon? So if 1 gram carbon react, 1 gram carbon, then oxygen mass is 4/3 gram. But atom is very, very small, so can't find out. So earlier that unit known as atomic mass unit represented by AMU. That mass can represent earlier unit is AMU. AMU means atomic mass unit. But nowadays by IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, in 1961, this unit convert into, in place of AMU, write the unit is U only. U means unified mass. Unified mass. AMU means atomic mass unit. So students, if we imagine carbon mass is 1 U, then its mass is 4/3 unified mass. Or we can say, if we solve, then it write 1.33 unified mass of oxygen. We can say oxygen is heavier atom. The find out of a mass of any atom is very difficult. Earlier scientists take oxygen as a standard, because oxygen mass, students know, 16, because its atomic number 8, mass number 16. We will discuss how can we represent. Oxygen mass is 16U, taken as a standard mass, and it is also whole number. So oxygen, what are the reasons for taking oxygen? Oxygen is a reactive element. It reacts almost all elements, form compounds as oxides. So earlier taken oxygen, but in 1961 a element universally accepted, that is carbon. After that carbon, a particular isotope, 12 isotope accepted. Sometimes written like this, carbon 12 like, or we can say it's represented by carbon, atomic number we write 6 and upper side we write 12. So this isotope, particularly isotope, we will explain what is isotope in 4th chapter, and its mass is taken 12U. How can we explain, students? When you go any market, Generally, a fruit seller have no standard weight. How can he take the weight? And what is the definition of a 1U? How can we define 1U? So, if we divide any watermelon in 12 equal parts, in your NCERT book, students, in your NCERT book at page number 35 given, that is a one watermelon, its divide equal 12 piece. Then if you balance by that one piece into other pen, we write 2 that are orange, 2 apple if we placed in one pen, other we write that is watermelon 1 piece. If that watermelon, if we divide in this like this, 12 equal piece in this, then one piece, this one piece act as 1U, and it's equal to apple. So this one is relative, because if you divide 12 equal piece, so one piece known as, that is 1U. Students, how can you explain if suppose this one is apple, if I divide 12 equal piece like this, if I divide this apple into equal piece, then like that one piece is known as 1 atomic mass unit. If I divide this apple in 12 equal part, what is this one? One is 1 atomic mass unit. So in 1961, IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, decide carbon 12 isotope is a standard atom. Suppose this one is a carbon 12, if we divide this into 12 equal part, one part known as 1U. So sometimes question comes, define atomic mass unit or unified mass. Then how can we define? 1/12 mass. Students, how can we divide? 1/12 mass of one carbon atom, 12 isotope. Suppose this one is carbon 12 isotope and this is their 12th portion known as 1 atomic mass. So general fruit seller, how can sell if they have standard that known as formula unit mass or fruit unit mass, that can represent by fruit unit mass. One side one fruit, watermelon, other side placed 2 apple, 2 orange or banana, he can sell in a market. So now we explain what are the some elements, how can we remember atomic mass unit, because we have to further find out molecular mass also. Now we explain atomic mass unit. Students, atomic mass unit exact definition, one atomic mass unit equal to exactly 1/12 mass of one carbon 12 isotope. This isotope means the element having same atomic number but different mass number. We will discuss detail in 4th chapter. So a particular carbon isotope 12, their mass number is 12. That carbon atom, if we divide 12 equal piece, that known as 1 atomic mass unit. How can we understand? If in a physical balance, one side we take carbon, other side we have to balance 12 hydrogen. It means one hydrogen mass is 1/12, or we can cite 1U. Hydrogen mass is 1U. Students, you have to remember, given in your NCERT book, only these some elements, because they generally use in different chemical formula. So hydrogen, carbon mass 12U. Actually this mass is not into this whole number, this into fraction, but we will take in round up in whole number, because this mass is average mass of all the isotopes. Nitrogen mass is 14U, oxygen mass 16U, and other element sodium symbol already know, that is Na, Natrium, so its mass is 23U, unified mass. Sulfur, that is 32. Chlorine, students, you can see the chlorine mass is 35.5. How can it in fraction? Because chlorine have two isotopes, they found in nature in different proportion. So that mass taken, average mass, so it's written 35.5U. And calcium mass is 40U. In this way, we can find all the element mass and that mass given in your periodic table. If you remember these, then very good. For example, water. We earlier know the formula H2O. If we remember all the mass, then easily can find out mass of the water. How can? In water, 2 hydrogen atom and hydrogen mass is 1U. So 2 into 1 U plus then oxygen, only 1 oxygen. So oxygen mass is 16. Then we will solve 2 into 1 means 2 plus 16. It means 18U. Friends, this mass is molecular mass because different atoms combines of different elements, they form molecule also. A atom could not exist. Different atom, they are aggregate, they form molecule or ion. And different molecules, when further millions molecule, then they form a matter. That matter we can see, we can feel, or we can touch. The students, a single paper, this one is a single paper, this have millions of molecule aggregate, then it appears like a single sheet. So now we explain different molecule how can exist and how many types of their atom present on a single molecule. Students, molecule can exist independently. Atom could not remaining because different atoms combine, they form molecule. Students, matter is found in two forms, either element or compound. So if same kind of atom combine, then they form element. In element can represent a single atom also, more than one atom in a one molecule. If the molecule having number of atom in a one molecule known as atomicity of a molecule. Like noble gas, inert gas do not react, their molecule found single atom also, and that molecule known as monoatomic. If any molecule have two atom, that known as diatomic. 3 then triatomic, 4 atom tetraatomic, more than 4 then known as polyatomic. Now we can write some example here. Generally metal have millions of atom in a one element, like iron, gold, silver, copper. They have number of atoms in a single molecule that cannot exist remaining a single molecule. They are aggregate, they are near. So they represent by symbol only. So like a non-metal, normally helium. If we write non-metal gaseous state, that is helium. Helium only a single atom, so that one is known as monoatomic. Another gas is neon, represent any, that also found monoatomic, means only single atom in a molecule behave as a molecule. Argon also found monoatomic because they do not combine to each other. Other examples are krypton, xenon, radon, you will study in periodic table. We can explain diatomic like hydrogen. Hydrogen students found as diatomic. The different atoms combined, how can therefore there is a force to attract, binding force between the two atoms, that known as covalent bond, ionic bond, we will discuss in 10th class or 11th class. Hydrogen, a single molecule found 2 atom that represent by H2, like represent H2, diatomic. Nitrogen can represent N2, that also diatomic, because in a one molecule found 2 atom. Other one, oxygen represent O2. Chlorine can represent Cl2. So these gases are found in diatomic. So their atomicity is 2, diatomic. Other one also diatomic. Students, in a ozone, there are 3 atoms combined. So ozone we can represent O3, that is triatomic, because 3 atoms are combined in a one molecule, ozone. Other one, we can take example of element like phosphorus. Phosphorus we can represent like P4. Students, phosphorus formula is P4, that also a atom. In this atomicity is tetraatomic. Tetraatomic, because 4 atom in one molecule. Sulfur, sulfur represent S8. In one molecule 8 atom exist, so this known as polyatomic. All are these non-metal and they are found, generally these are found in gaseous state, but sulfur, phosphorus found in solid state in a molecule, and that molecule also aggregate, they convert solid state. But carbon, in carbon found millions of atoms compound, so that represent only C. In like metal, iron, iron also represent by Fe. Copper represent by Cu as a molecule also, because millions of atoms combined to in that metal, they represent by single atom. Others, when we write, they represent like, when we write hydrogen, like diatomic, triatomic, in this way we can write. The students, if 2 or more than 2 elements combined definite proportion by mass, like water. Water is a molecule. This one is molecule have 2 atoms, and this one is triatomic. Triatomic molecule, because 2 atom hydrogen, 1 oxygen, 1 atom of oxygen. Other one, carbon dioxide, also a triatomic example. Ammonia, NH3, tetraatomic. We can say tetraatomic, because 4 atoms, 1 nitrogen, 3 hydrogen. These elements have a definite proportion by mass. They react in a fixed ratio of the mass, and that can confirm the law of constant proportion by mass given by Joseph L. Proust, a French scientist. So like this, students, molecule found different in a element and compound also, they can exist as independently. When many molecules aggregate, then they convert into matter. That matter we can feel, touch and see easily. Now we explain what are the ions. Students, in a ion, how can ion formation? Generally in a compound, a metal and non-metal react, they form compound. In a compound, if a charged species, that known as ion. Charged species are 2 types. One is if they have positive charge or negative charge. Positive charge name is cation and negative charge is anion. For example, if we write sodium chloride, that is sodium is a metal and chloride is a non-metal. So in this compound, sodium have positive charge and chloride have negative charge. Between sodium and chloride there are very strong force of attraction, so they form a molecule, and that not remaining a single molecule, millions molecule aggregate, they form a crystal that we can touch and feel and see the sodium chloride crystal. So this sodium chloride have two type charge that have positively charged species known as cation and negatively charged species known as anion. So in a compound there are two type charge, cation and anion, and when we write the formula then we required their charge positive and negative. Now we can explain other formula also. Calcium oxide, students, calcium oxide, there are two type ion present is, one is calcium, other one oxygen. Now we find out their mass ratio of the calcium and oxygen. Calcium mass we already given in that point. Calcium mass is 40 and oxygen mass is 16. Oxygen mass is, students, 16. So one oxygen mass 16. Now how can we write its ratio? So when we divide by 8, then it's convert into 8 5 is 40, 8 2 is 16, 5:2. This is the mass ratio, calcium oxide. Other one we can find magnesium sulfide formula. The two element, one is magnesium positive charge, sulfur sulfide of negatively charged. We know magnesium mass is 24 and sulfur mass is 32. Unified mass already given in your NCERT book. You divide this by 8. We can divide 8 3 is 24, 8 4 is 32. 3:4 magnesium sulfide. And we already discussed another compound, water also a compound, cation and anion. So in this way there is present positive and negative charge, that known as ion. Students, if there are more than 4 ion, that ion known as polyatomic ion. These are only cation and anion single charge. Calcium and oxygen have different charge. If you write like PO4 3 minus, or simply we write PO4 minus 3, we can write in both way. So this one is a polyatomic ion. We will study later on this. Other ion is sulfate, SO4 2 minus, or you can write SO4 minus 2. Normally you write, but in NCERT follow such types. In these days we write sulfate. This is a polyatomic ion. In this, 1 sulfur, 4 oxygen atom, they are combined and all their group have negatively charged. So this one is anion. In similar way we can write another ion is carbonate, CO3 2 minus or minus 2, normally carbonate ion. Students, we will understand how can we write different chemical formula. We learn the different type charge on cation and anion. Today what we have learned, what are atom, what are the size of atom. Atom is very small, normally represented by a nanoatom, nanometer. You know what is nanometer? 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter, very small size. So atomic normally represented by in nanometer size, and atoms are very small. Atom could not remaining exist in free state. Different atom combined they form molecule. Molecule can exist as independently, and different atom can combine they form ion also, molecule and ion. Molecule ion aggregate they form different types matter. And how can we find out mass? Carbon 12 isotope taken as a standard in 1961 by IUPAC. Some elements with their symbol we have, how can we write first letter or second letter, that decided by again IUPAC, the Institute International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, that are universally accepted. all over world. And after that, we explain what are the molecule atomicity, how many atom in a molecule. So students, and some Latin name and their symbols, atomic number. So write all these things as a short note in your notebook, and next day after that we will discuss how can we write different chemical formula. So students, share the needy student, like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.